I'd like to talk about some budget fidgets. My friend over at Fidget Focused sent me some stuff to review. Actually, you've seen this already, but I'm re-reviewing it with more of an open mind. A lot of people have been asking, for some cheaper options, and that's what I'm trying to do. I ordered a bunch of stuff off of Etsy and a socket puck or whatever. And he had a couple things that he had originally, and he offered me to review them, and I said, yeah, of course. So, this is the Ono. You can buy this on Amazon. It's it's 35 bucks on Amazon. This is the Wefidget Revo. I don't know. I have the website. I'm gonna it's like a multi-fidget. Dude, I looked it up and it was like $45. But anyway, I'm gonna go over it. I was just gonna go over the price points first. This, he said, is just like a knockoff Amazon one. I don't know how much this is, but I can look it up. And then this, Sean Dumas gave this to me. I'm not sure where this came from, but you can find a ton of ones that look like this on Amazon. Okay. So first, let's talk about the Ono. Sorry, the Ono. So at first I was like, what is this? I've seen these around a lot. Oh, let me zoom out a little bit. I've seen these around a lot, and I never knew really. I mean, I understand the motion of it, but what does it actually do? Is it really a fidget or more of like a massage thing? So I guess this is it. This is what you do. You just kind of roll it around in your hand. I will say it's heavy and it feels very good in your hand, and it's very premium. It's kind of like those like balls that you can just like kind of juggle around in your hands. It's very like relaxing and like meditative, I would say. I would say it's worth $35 if this is something that you enjoy. Now, for me, it kind of feels a little bit like mind-numbing. I don't know. The way I fidget, I don't like fidgeting like this. I like to spin something, I like to click something, I like to slide something, I like to do something tactical. So this is not going to give you any kind of tactic feeling. It's all smooth. I mean, it's made very well. But you've got to be into these like repetitive motion, non-tactical, kind of like meditative motions. I would not call this a fidget. This is more like a kind of like hand massage thing, or like something that can put you into like a trance almost. But if you like that kind of thing, I would recommend it. It's made very well. You can tell it's made very well. I just don't like to fidget like that, and I don't like those kinds of things. So then I've seen these around a lot. Again, this is a cheap knockoff, but the point is that you hold it and you can move. Oh, I can zoom in again here. You can move this little piece around. So once again, this is a cheap version. I'm not sure how a good one would be. It's pretty satisfying. However, this thing is very smooth on the back, and it's hard to hold. It doesn't slide very well, so it's hard to get it to go. So it's just a little hard to move. Maybe if you had bigger hands, maybe. I'd have to try the original one, really. I don't know. If you see this brand, Areno, don't get it. This one sucks. Doesn't slide very well. It's hard to hold. I mean, I guess if this was like $5, maybe. But doesn't work very well. Okay, so let's look at these. So this thing is $45. Now, I can understand actually why it's $45, because this thing is solid. It is heavy. It looks like it's solid brass. So that on that end, I understand. So a lot of misconceptions from newer people who are getting into the fidget game is one fidget with multiple uses and multiple purposes is going to be fantastic because then you only need the one fidget. However, a lot of times the case is that that one fidget doesn't do any of those types of fidgeting well. So you end up with something that it's kind of like a pile of junk because you can't really even fidget anyway with it, even the one part that it's intended. Like for instance, I just, reviewed these haptic coins, and this is all this does. Doesn't do anything, doesn't spin, doesn't slide. It's just a haptic coin. But it does it damn well. Like, it does a good job of it. You see what I'm saying? Okay, so this is obviously a spinner. It also has these clicky balls. Okay. Also, it's got 4 of these. They're like spring buttons. Okay. And then it's got this. Now, the finger buttons are weird because it's very sharp. I mean, it's really sharp. It's like one of those gears, like a clock gear. So there's a lot of hot spots, and when I mean hot spots, it's if you go to spin this, these sharper edges are going to rub against your hand and cause your hand to hurt. That's what I mean. And somebody who likes to spin a lot, flips it back and forth. You can't do that with this because either your hand is going to hit this part or some of these. And with a bar spinner, you normally touch the edges like this, to get it to spin, and you're going to hit these every time. These buttons right here are absolutely horrible. They literally hurt. And then also, what the fuck is that? That is like, I don't know if it's broken or what the fuck that is, but that thing is sharp too. So if I go to try to spin it, now on the website, they're like, the spin time is like 8 minutes. Now, some people really like to have spinners that spin like for 40 minutes or whatever. But there are a lot of people, including myself, that really enjoy a spinner to just kind of spin and catch and flick and, so those kinds of people don't, like, the spin time doesn't really matter. Now, usually the heavier the spinner, the more the spin time. So this thing is pretty heavy. It is solid. It does look like it's built well, but just touching it is painful. It's just painful. These parts are painful. This is painful. I don't get any satisfaction at all from it. And this thing is $45. Holy shit. Okay, so now let's talk about this. I have to look up how much this thing is, but I think that you can find these on, there's a ton of them that are like this. You can find these on Amazon. I would say probably closer to like $15 or $20. I would say if you wanted to get a multi-fidget that was a spinner also, get this one over that one. I'll tell you where this one is way better than all of what that can do. First of all, it's a spinner. The button is comfortable. There's no hot spots. There's places I can spin it with, and it's not hurting me at all. So that's really nice. It's nice. There's these buttons right here on both sides, so you can squeeze. It feels pretty good. It actually is like, got some good haptic feedback there. Then you've got little buttons you can press, and what's cool about these buttons is they're out of the way. So when you're going to spin it, you hold it like this, and you probably spin it like that, or even grab it by one of the buttons on the top and spin it, but never are you able to get all the way in there. So those are out of the way, which is really nice. And then on the edge, on both of these edges is just a little kind of dial almost. So again, I'm never touching that part when I'm spinning, ever, because it's so, the distance between the button and that is so far. So this is like an excellent example of two multi-fidgets where one absolutely sucks and one does actually a really good job of this. I would say that this would be a great present for anybody, or a great starting fidget for anybody. It's not too heavy. It's a satisfying spinner, a satisfying clicker, got multiple different types of clicks that you can do. And then you've got these little dials. And again, you know, there's no hot spots. It's very comfortable. I mean, it's a little bit big to fit in your pocket, but this is a really good example of a multi-fidget spinner that you can get that is actually worth something. This one is an abomination. So I would recommend that. I would recommend this. This is decent. It is. It really is. This I would not recommend from this company. It might be good from another company. It's just hard to hold. Maybe the other companies have like more grip on it or slides easier. I don't know. I've never really found this type of fidget really, like, I've never found it satisfying, but some people might. And then this really is not a fidget. It's like more of a meditative hand massage device. So, but anyway, that's it. I'm gonna actually put the link to some of these in the description, and you can check it out if you'd like. Don't buy this. If you do anything, do not buy this. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and have a great day.